Hello and welcome to Be Inspired with the Amber. Bonjour tout le monde, ¿cómo ça va? Hola todos, ¿cómo están todos? And welcome once again to Be Inspired with the Amber, your Puerto Rican mommy with a sprinkle of French. And my apologies, I wasn't able to be with you these days, those days that flew by so quickly. I either sprained or strained my wrist. Sprain or strain basically means that I think sprain is your tendons and strain is your ligaments. So I probably have a grade 1 in my wrist. Then I hurt it a couple times as well. It's difficult to wear a splint, but I've been exercising it, This is what I generally do. I just want to show you guys what I generally do. I just, do these exercises up, down, and go move it, this way, back, forward, back, forward. So I'm doing good so far, but I got to make sure that I wear this, because if I don't wear this, I sometimes forget that it's sprained and I injured it. I was actually coming back from the grocery store and I was going to pick up a few things, but I winded up picking up more than a few things. It was a couple blocks from my house and I picked up 7 heavy bags. And as I came in and started to put things away, I noticed the front of my hand, it just locked and I was in pain. It was so bad that I could feel it in my heart. I was like, holy shit, this is painful. So I, haven't experienced that in quite some time, and I was just like, wow, it really, really hurt. So I definitely called the doctor. It was evening time, and they evaluated me on the phone and told me to come on in. And I got home. This was last week. I got home about last week on a Thursday or Wednesday, a Wednesday night. It was a week ago. I got home about 4 a.m. And when things like that happen to you, it's like you start to really reflect. And as we're coming into a Mercury retrograde, it's like that's generally what happens, right? It seems like everything starts going backwards. For Mercury retrograde is retrograding, reviewing, redoing, or anything with RE, either going back, Then I thought, years ago when I was taking Hapkido and I hurt my ankle I've also hurt my wrist when I would spiral and all that. So I started to think about that, got to be more cautious about certain things and really appreciate that our wrists, our wrist and our tendons and our ligaments are very sensitive, and we got to be more careful and be appreciative of every little part we have in our bodies, for everything is connected and it's an integral part of, the anatomy. We got to be more careful. All in all, yeah, I did a video, the last video, and I had this top on as well, my last video, and basically spoke about, Roe versus Wade. And I spoke about 2 of the women that I really admired on YouTube, and, went rambling on, and I didn't review it before I uploaded, which is why I erased it, because I kept on and on and on. But today I just want to give my own opinion of Roe versus Wade, in 71, I believe 73, where it was leaked that a woman told a fib about this incident where she was, violated, etc. And that was leaked. And I believe the Supreme Court will be overturning that. And definitely I saw in my cards a week ago, definitely saw it in my cards that it will be overturned. And this, basically, it will be illegal now to rid of a human life in your in your womb. It will be illegal in time. And I think that in time, as we become more aware, that women will think about actions that they do instead of just diving in and because, it was an accident, I was drunk or whatever, but also other things happen. Like I had a friend of mine that I used to take care of her mom, her grandmother, and her mom was actually violated, and that's how she was born. And she was like one of the nicest person I've ever met. And she shared that secret with me. It was a long time ago. I mean, it was an old friend of mine. I haven't seen her since, but we were good friends for that time that she was around, All in all, welcome once again to Be Inspired with the Amber. I just wanted to share that with you and just give my point of view. And today I also want to share my cards. And I pre-shuffled for Aries. It's kind of rough for me to shuffle the cards because of this. So, but I did made it my business to pre-shuffle for Aries. And today I am going to basically, why is this going off and on for some reason? The lighting is off and on or what? Okay, so what is Aries going to do if we were to have boots on the ground, or how would they handle it? Okay, so this is a collective read. So how would Aries handle martial law, women and men? So this is basically the collective part. The collective part of, if there's martial law, I feel there's going to be some type of boots on the ground. I don't know as to when. Could be this month, could be next month, could be some time, you never know, right? So how would they handle it? How would they handle boots on the ground? Okay, so first card I saw with Aries, they're going to be like, yay, all right. You have a lot of patriotic Arians here, so you're going to see a lot of, and that's where they've been, they've been waiting. You got a lot of Aries because Aries are really impatient people, so they're going to be saying, oh, finally, and I think they're going to be happy because one other thing, it could be a little immaturity at the same time going on there, but at the same time, it could also be with their children that they want to spend more time with, but also because a lot of Aries have been working really hard. So I think when this happens, we may not have the internet. I'm not sure. We may not have certain things going on, electricity. It may last for a little while. I don't know. It may last long. It depends. We may hear sirens going on. Who knows? But they are going to really rest it up and be like, whatever, and most definitely be happy that they could spend time with their children and their husband. And if this is for a man, this is also spending time with your children and your loved ones. And also they will probably connect more with their loved ones and have a plan to connect with their loved ones. So that's what I feel that Aries, people born under the sign of Aries are going to do. And not only that, but they're going to really, really love that they invested, because they already had gotten a job and they've invested, but they're going to see how much it's going to go up. You got 7 of coins, okay? And they are going to listen to their higher self. They're going to go into meditation. It's surprising that Aries aren't really the meditative type of people, but during this, just like the quarantine, they are going to meditate as well. So this is what I'm picking up for Aries. And mind you, this is for the collective, and this is what I see for my beautiful, my spicy, fast-paced Arians. Okay, so now to the sign of the Geminis. How are they going to handle, how are they going to handle boots on the ground? Okay, if anything, because I think that that'll happen. The reason why is because I'm not trying to use this hand too much. The reason why is because when something goes, something changes, because that the alliance, or basically military, have been planning this for a long time, 20 years. This hasn't been something that's just happened. This has been planned for 20 years. So I think that this has been wanting to come out, but it's been a very tough task. It's just basically changing. It's more like how the system is run. Okay, so how will Gemini handle the boots on the ground, or possibly the M law? I already said it with Aries, okay? Because I don't know what YouTube would say if I were to say that. I don't want to step on any toes, although I'm talking about boots on the ground, okay? And this will be to implement the Jacera. All right. Lightly tap. Okay. It'll be very difficult for me, so be patient with me, people, please. This is for Gemini. How would Gemini handle boots on the ground? Oh my God, it's almost the same. Okay, well, first thing with Aries, their concern is going to be their children. But they are going to freak out. At the same time, they're going to be happy, similar to what Aries got. They already got a promotion. Gemini's got a promotion. At the same time, they're going to celebrate. I think they're going to like it as well when we remain in some kind of lockdown, or we have to stay indoors for some type of military to handle situations. Hold on one second. For some reason, I lost my frame of thought. Okay. All right. And, okay. I got it here. Okay. And they are going to, they're going to hold off what they have. They've already been resourceful, just in case. Geminians have been resourceful, although quiet. And they are going to also meditate and be more wise. They will get advice from off-worlders, from angelic realms, from spirit guides. They would listen to them, or from a wise soul that passed away, or either from their grandfather, their father figure. But something's going to happen on that realm. And a lot of them will stay indoors, Geminians, love making, or either thinking and reminiscing. If they have a lover, where can that lover be? This is what I'm picking up, okay? This is what the cards are telling me. It can be many things. This can be basically a thought. This can be an act of doing when we have to stay indoors, right? This generally happens if there are two people who are attracted to one another, right? And also discussing your business, okay? Either connecting with people in the business world, what you wanted to do, a project that you wanted to do, thinking about the project and happy about the project, especially if you know what's going on with the boots on the ground. A lot of people will possibly freak out about it, but if you know about it, it's not going to last for a long time, and you will be okay. It's just going to seem like something out of this world. And it's not like an apocalypse. Apocalypse is like the end of the world. People would say end of the world, but apocalypse is basically a reveal or more truths coming out. And there's a lot of truths all over that you can find, a lot of things, that are out there that can give you the information, that you can get a lot of information. A lot of information is out there, okay, that you will be surprised that is based on truth. A lot of people don't want to believe it, but it's okay, because you can't make nobody believe anything. I mean, I tried talking to some people and they think I'm going off my rockers because I'm not a millionaire, because I don't have the monies like that. So why would they want to listen to me? Okay, so this is for the sign of Cancer. How will Cancer handle this martial law, or this boots on the ground? How will they handle it when the time comes? Okay, the two Aries and Gemini handled it pretty nicely. I'm possibly referring to the ones who kind of know what's been going on. Although, like, even though you know what's going on, you'll probably freak out. If everything, goes off, you're probably at work, you're in the bus, you're on the train, depending on where you're at, right? Not every city and state may probably, not every state may probably do the same thing, or not every country is going to be going through it simultaneously, right? All right, so this is for Cancer. How will Cancer handle it? Let's see, Cancer. Cancer, how will you handle the boots on the ground? Okay, Cancers, how will you handle this? Anyways, currently everything has been happening fast for you right now, right? So, many of you will possibly be having surgery or a broken heart, or will be going some type of mental situation, and you'll be concerned. Okay, this will hurt you. You'll be concerned about your monies and your savings, and many of you will be thinking about money. Okay, the monies you probably saved, the money that you've invested on crypto, the money that you've invested, XL, XRP. You'll be thinking about that. But at the same time, many of you who didn't will be discontent, will be sad. You'll be going through a state of depression, Cancer. So be careful with that. So this can go any way with different Cancers. But I see a lot of Cancer people freaking out, those who don't know. Same with Aries. Like, I saw, like, what the hell? What is going on? A lot of people freaking out. But the ones who know, although they don't know, they'll be, because for some reason I feel that a lot of Cancers have been hurt. Their heart has been hurt. A lot of them have been going through physical pain. As you know, with me, my condition isn't serious with my sprain or anything, but a lot of people wouldn't want to be caught, going through this when they got to go back and forth to the hospital, right? Or in the hospital during the time something like that were to happen. but I think it's going to be on a safe zone. I feel that, it's going to not be to a point of craziness, and I think it'll be run smoothly. Okay, that's what I feel, but at the same time, a lot of people are going to be scared. All right, and Cancers will also either be thinking about their loved ones, their lovers, and a lot of them have to really start taking care of themselves right now, because a lot of Cancers, what I'm picking up, are going through health conditions, a lot of health problems. Okay, so take care of that now, and definitely have a plan to connect with the people that you love the most, because a lot of Cancers don't want to find themselves alone during this time if that were to happen. Whereas you have a lot of the ones that are creating stuff and will love this time to finalize anything that they have had for such a long time. They wouldn't mind staying at home or going through the process, if it's either 10 days, or the longest I feel would be 6 weeks. If something like this were to happen, it'll be 6 weeks. The longest that I pick up. It could be 6 to 10 days. Who knows? And I'm picking up 6 weeks. Okay, so that is what I feel. Cancers, how they will be handling it. I start to see images, like I said, depression, freaking out. A lot of them will be loving the fact, and finishing off on their projects that they have had in the back burner. This will, for some reason, will give them some type of fortitude to finish some projects. I have some projects, and right when I was going to start on it, it's like, because like I said again, we're in Mercury retrograde, and we're going to go through this Mercury retrograde until June. Okay. All right. Now to the sign of Leo. How will Leo handle this boots on the ground? How will they handle, or basically M-law, right? The M-law. I don't know what's the algorithm with that, if that's allowed to be said, but yeah. And please like, share, and subscribe if you do like. Subscribe so that when I come on, when I upload a video, you'll be able to listen to it, okay? All right, this is for Leo, the lion. If you notice I'm slow-mo, it's because I've been so exhausted. It's hard for me sometimes to find a side to sleep on, especially since my dog sleeps with me. I'm like, she takes over the bed. Jesus Christ. All right. Let me see. Let me cut these in 3. Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's too tight. I just had to do that. Okay. All right. This is for Leo. Okay, Leo. So Leos are going to be juggling. They're going to be juggling at the same time, because this is where Leos have been. They've been juggling. This is basically their foundation. So this is where it's going to find them. Okay, at the same time, a lot of Leos may be in the pregnancy stage, or they possibly found new love, which they will be separated from once this may occur. So make sure you connect with people that you love. If something like that were to occur, they will be thinking of their finances. I notice a lot of the signs will be thinking about their finances. I believe because when this happens, you won't be able to retrieve any monies from the bank, which is why you should have monies on the side. So if you want to go to the store, let's say if this extends a little longer, you can go to the store. If not, just see if you can buy extra food up to 6 weeks at least, just in case, to be on the safe side. A lot of people feel that this may not happen, but I did vibe on something like this happening. Who knows? But I vibe it won't be that long. I pick up 6 to 10. The longest that this may happen up to 6 days. I'm sorry, 6 weeks. So I pick up 6 to 10. Could have been 10 days to 6 weeks. Who knows? Who knows? It may change, because everything, can change. Okay, so definitely Leos, if they don't keep themselves busy, they are going to be lackluster. They're not going to be having fun during this time. They're going to be thinking about what the hell, they're going to be thinking, what should I do now? So I advise a lot of Leos, to lay back and to, not go crazy. I'm pretty sure the ones who already know won't do that, but there may be ones who don't know who may go crazy out in the street, to want to go on a rampage and think it's possibly something else going on. Don't worry, we're not going to be going into camps or anything. Relax. Leos, although, will be strong. They'll be overcoming a lot. And I believe this will probably have them buckle up like a little buttercup. It's going to be okay. For the Leos, they're going to know how to handle it. At the same time, that many will get bored and may do all kinds of craziness, especially those who are not seeking. All right, and you have a lot of them going on a journey. Okay, and hopefully not on a bad journey, because everything can break down and they can go down, just like this Tower card. So don't go crazy. A lot of fire signs, especially Leos, may find this not too appealing. So, see, discontent and depressed. There you go. However, those who've been meditating, they'll be feeling okay. They'll be feeling magical, and will know what the secrets were before. This has been talked about for so many years, and imagine those people who knew that this was going to come through 20 years ago, okay? Just imagine how long they were waiting for this, okay? So that's what I feel for the sign of Leo. Okay, so we're going to go to the sign of Virgo. This is for the sign of Virgo. Hold on one second. Ooh. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Yes. All right, this is for beautiful Virgo, the virgins. Touch for the very first time. This is for the Virgos. I'm going to give you all my love, boy. This is for Virgos. My love is fading fast. Been saving all my love on this long last. Okay. Virgo. Okay. Virgo. I said, let me come on in and upload this on YouTube because I haven't seen you guys in a long time, although you guys may not miss me. I miss you. Can't lie about that. Okay. Okay, Virgos, there's justice. Okay, now for those Virgos who don't know what's going on, justice. A lot of craziness may go on. Okay, with the boots on the ground, like I said, and they may not be aware of it. A lot of them may be handcuffed. So be careful out there. This is not the end of the world. But for the truthers, I see something legal panning out, something, some justice that something about papers that you've been thinking about, that's been heavily on your mind, although that is not going to transpire till later, okay? I see you thinking about it, rather it's something of legalities with some monies coming through, okay? And it's not going to come as fast as you want it for some reason, okay? And what does this have to do with how would you react with boots on the ground? Well, your thought process, you're going to be thinking about it, although you also are going to think of love, of that love. You won't be able to connect with that person, and it's going to really bother you. You're going to feel stuck. You're going to feel stuck, but it's not going to be that bad because it's upside down. You're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. So you're going to feel stuck, however. Okay, and a lot of immaturity. So be careful with any drama. For some reason, this could be for immaturity, or it can also mean a child that you've been thinking about, or the children are going to worry you. There can be some separation with the mothers or the dads worrying about their children during the time this occurs. Okay, a lot of worrying, impatience, and a little hysteria going on. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm vibing. Okay, also with the Knight of Wands, I also see things done abruptly and everyone for themselves during this time. And also a lot of flights being canceled, a lot of craziness going on I see a lot of people running. Rather, it may be a lot of Virgos running on the airport. I see a lot of people running. Ooh, hysteria. Oh, that's what I'm picking up with that. Oh, my allergies are super high today. It's just everything bothers me. Okay, and a lot of the Virgos are going to be really, really happy. They're going to be, oh, finally. This is like finalizing on something, but a lot of them like, finally, this happens. But, you know, they're going to be comfortable. They're going to be comfortable. They're going to probably share a story to a family member, you know, and clear it up, calming down family members in their household, calming them down, and happy that finally this has happened. However, it doesn't mean that everything is going to be greenery afterwards. No, there's going to be a lot of things that have to be cleared up afterwards. Okay, and slowly and surely moving away from troubled waters. Virgos will feel like they're moving away from troubled waters during this time, and they're going to be thinking about what they're going to do as far as for business. Okay, as far as an enterprise, creating something, a new venture, you know, their mind is going to be busy as far as a thought process more so. And like I said, I saw, you know, if you're the type of Virgo that has a position, a career that you're traveling, I see mass hysteria in the airport running around. I mean, I don't know if this is going to resonate, but if it ever resonates, if this pans out, please let me know. I don't know, but this is what I'm vibing, okay? It's crazy that I decided to pick that topic, but that's the patriot in me for some reason. All right, the next sign is going to be Libra, okay?